on my face because
Hold on. Oh, I didn't even introduce this, y'all. Hold on. Let me introduce this.
You did, and I was
So
like, oh shit, we're just going into it.
yeah, no. So in Burkina Faso, there is like West Africa is getting bucked, as they say. Oh, and Southern Africa too.
They
Um,
knucking and bucking.
yeah, and I ain't mad at him. Brother named Ibrahim Traore. He is a general, but he's also the president of Burkina Faso. He is when he came into office, he kicked out all the French that were there, anyone that was English, and said, "Y'all can't get our resources no more." Like
Good.
that's it. None of that cutting off. He started making more money with it, giving money to the people, giving jobs, getting different things going on within Burkina Faso, because Burkina Faso was considered like a fifth world country. I know third world is the only thing though, but they were super, super low on GDP when it comes to the world. But they start building up their infrastructure, building up things like that through him. But now outside sources are trying to get him overthrown. But the whole
Mm-hmm.
Africa is now like, no, that's the vibe we need to be on. We need to be on protecting our own resources. And you see what happened just a few weeks ago. See all them white people got kicked out of South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
That we're now taking in, which we know why, because Elon Musk and all, there's a couple other cats that are supporters of Donald Trump that are South African, white South Africans. But the black South Africans, and we're going to get into Ibrahim Traore in a second, the black South Africans have decided that we doing reparations now. All that land that y'all got, we know where it came from. We taking it back. We're not gonna just take it. We're gonna do it the legal way. We're gonna go through, parse it out. We'll steal it. But all these farmers are saying, like, well, they're taking our land. Blah 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 blah. Fuck them. That's the way I look at it. And they're not doing it just coming in with no guns and nothing like that. They are going through the court system, going through the correct channels, going through a process to be
Mm-hmm.
able to relinquish this land back to the people.
Good.
So Ibrahim Traore is brother out here. I mean, we're gonna play this video. It gives a little bit more about him too, and y'all, we can check it out.
I'm talking about Burkina Faso and specifically its leader, Ibrahim Traore, and how he came to power and what that power looks like and means to black people everywhere. When I tell you this story, it's just, first of all, you know how I love facts. So I'm only going to give you the facts. So Burkina Faso had a corrupt leader who bowed down to the colonizers from France. And one man stood up and said, enough is enough. And his name was Ibrahim Traore. And he initiated a coup in September of 2022. Now, this is how you know that you're involved in a revolution. When your leader steps up and the first order of business is to kick out all colonizers. The man on day one said, France, get out. Don't take nothing. Don't look around for nothing. Get out right now. So once that occurred, now you got the whole world's attention, right? Because now all the colonizers are looking around like, wait a minute. You can't do this. See, this is how they do. They come into your country and they tell you, we're going to give you aid. We're going to help your people. We're going to help feed your people and clothe your people and house your people. And we're going to protect you from terrorists. We're going to save the day for you. And all you have to do in return is give up all your resources, all your natural resources, give them to us so we can become billionaires and you can live in poverty. But in that poverty, we'll help you out sometimes. This is a scam. It doesn't work for the people. It never will. Traore knows this. So then his next order of business is to make sure his economy is strong without the colonizers. So they start their first gold refinery, which will produce profit and employment for his people. He also starts to push the importance of education because you know that you need your people to be fully educated to understand what needs to happen next. He's also building roads and infrastructure, which is producing more jobs and opportunity for his people. He's also starting manufacturing, more opportunity and more economic stability for his people, proving to the world now that if black people united, okay, Burkina Faso is the example of the revolution that we all desire as black folks. So then Trump the chump gets involved, of course, because he mad. Because see, what you can't do is show a clear example of the power of black people when they unite. We got to get this wrapped up. You got to get this man out of here. He's got to be taken out. So they put a plan together, but the plan falls through. And the people of Burkina Faso find out they tried to take out their leader again. And they get out in them streets and they say proudly and loudly, hands off. They are protecting their leader. They are protecting their future. And they're doing it together, proving that black unity is possible. People will say, what about this deal he made with Russia? I mean, aren't Russia the bad guys? Listen, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but you need to hear something, and you need to hear it very clearly. When it comes to colonizers, there are no good guys. You understand? For black people in this world, there are no good guys to do business with other than each other. So America is not the good guy. Europeans are not the good guy. China is not the good guy. They're all colonizers. You can't be the good guy and be a colonizer. You understand? However, you can't avoid doing deals with these people because that's how the global market works. However, you don't have to be involved in a deal that doesn't benefit your people. The deal that Burkina Faso had with France did not benefit the people. The deal Burkina Faso has with Russia is it's a transaction. Neither France nor Russia is the good guy. There's no good guy, right? This is not a movie. Think about who made all the war movies that made them look like the good guy, huh? Yeah. So I don't want to hear about deals with Russia or France or China or the U.S. Ain't none of them good. And the longer we allow these same groups of colonizers to divide us over colorism, over sexism, over religion, over sexual orientation, over what we call ourselves. Look at all the black people that get upset if you call them black. I'm not black. I'm African American. I'm not black. I'm Nigerian. Black is not a color. It is associated with our power. The Black Power movement. It is a name we took over and redefined for ourselves and associated with power. Black power. So yes, I am a black African because my motivation is for black power, is for black liberation, is for black revolution, for my culture and my people. But if you can even let a name divide you from your people, you are lost. You're lost. Only together will we see our black liberation. Only together. For those of you who can make it to Chicago June 7th, I will.
All right. This is from Melody Angel Vids. I want y'all to go check her out. We normally don't play these long clips, but the sister was just dropping jewels and speaking truth to power, and I wanted to get out there because this is the mind state that we need to have, and we can still work within the system. And like, we don't have to say we only deal with black people, but we also can't think that there's no good guys and bad guys. Exactly what she said when she was like, it's just a business deal. It's a business deal. All this shit is a business deal. So we don't have any quote unquote. We may have some allies, but in general we don't. You know, we may have some here and there, but shout out to that sister, man. Make sure y'all go check her out for sure. But Ibrahim Traore, man, like, he's starting a movement, man. And I want to see where this goes. Because Africa's resources have been taken away for way too long. And I mean, you got the whole idea, the whole diamond industry is built off of African, children getting their hands cut off in the Sierra Leone and it's just a long time of atrocities. I know some people always try to talk about, America with our Atlantic slave trade, which was fucked up. But as the great Mos Def said, there's world nigger law. And as much stuff they did down there in Africa and stayed down there. Look at how South Africa was 20%, 5 to 7, I think 5 to 10% white, but they own 70% of the wealth.
Hey y'all, if you like what you see here on Everyone Needs an Aquarius, be sure to hit that button right there. It'll take you to more clips, and be sure to like, subscribe, and share our podcast. See you back next time.